Good morning. I miss a day being live at the computer, and it's almost like I have to boot up my own memory on how to do things. It's amazing, but that's fine. It's lovely to be here to do the daily Lenormand card spread reading for today, the 7th of July, 2022, and it's lovely to see Gaza here as the first one up on the board. How is she doing? The notification I got last night, story behind it was her surgery was actually later in the afternoon, and by the time that they had finished, they asked me if it was okay to keep her in their little hospital area to do the pain relief and just to keep an eye on how she progressed after the surgery. So I'm going back up to Adelaide again today to pick her up. So still a process, but that's all fine. The news was that she was doing well. So thank you for asking there, Keza. Now, I'm going to move over to the cards. I'm hoping that I can be heard because I have muted a microphone on the eCam, but hopefully not on the P-Live. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. And yes, hugs for her. Oh, I'll be giving her hugs as much as I can when I get her back home again. So it's amazing how traumatic it actually feels once you let go of the, oh, she's got through it. So yes, I wasn't aware really of how much I was holding my own tension around it all. But that's all good. She is doing well from what I hear. So good morning, Kim, on your way to work. Lovely to have you here. Now, I'll switch over to the cards. So tune into your psychic senses, your spiritual connections, and here we go. I've kept it as basic as I can this morning because what I wanted to show you was a new little friend. Whilst waiting for news of peanuts and stuff, I went to visit a friend, and there is a nursery halfway between that does lunches and stuff. So I spent the day with a friend in the Adelaide Hills. So I'm just going to whiz this cord over here. You'll get me really close up. And I'm hoping that I can do it where, look at what I bought at the nursery. I'm trying to get it where I can line her up for you. Look at that. Look at what I found, Sarah. Look, and it wobbles. Oh, hang on. I've got to do this right. Its little head goes like that, and I can tilt it however I want to. So over the cards, we have the wisdom of the owl perusing and overlooking what I'm doing. Isn't it gorgeous? So I love it. I just had to get it when I saw it. So that's my latest acquisition. And in the background, you may see some lovely flowers I bought from the nursery as well. Whoopsie. I knew things wouldn't. I shouldn't mess with the cameras, should I? Here we go. Back to where I was. That's right. Yes. I'm just going to whiz back just to show you in the background. See the beautiful flowers just there too? I got some the Banksia is the native type flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'll probably, and especially since it sits right, it's in line with that gorgeous piece of artwork from a wonderful friend in the US. Absolutely beautiful. So you can tell I'm starting to get a bit of an obsession with the owls, hey? But that's okay. That's okay. So here we go. Kim's on her way to work, and here's Kay saying, "You're watching from the tube today." Oh, You are too. You're on my YouTube channel. Thank you for doing that. Poor Peanuts. Hope she gets well soon. Well, I'm expecting she'll be well after it all. Yes, completely. So I'm hoping they got all the lump and every associated cell that's going to be a cancer off and out. It's what happened for me. So it will for her too. So there you go. So she'll have lots of cuddles today. And it does look cool, doesn't it? I think you're referring to my cute little owl. So thank you. Thank you, Keza. And Sarah, I knew you would. Yes, I love the owl. As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, I've got to have that. Yes, yes. And you love the owls too, Kay. Wonderful, wonderful. And hello from Mimi. Wonderful to see you here. You're a new face that I haven't seen before, so welcome. Right, I'll get to doing the cards now. Oh, something looks a bit crooked. I must have done something as I was doing. You know me. I'll try and straighten it up. There we go. And here is our wisdom card as well. Oops, trying to pull that up was a bit hard. Be bold or italic, never regular. There you go. Just be you. Just be you. There we go. I'm going to just leave that sitting there. If only I could bring the owl closer in and you can see it as we're doing our cards, but that's not going to work. And I just realised I haven't got my eye pencil, so because that's white, it tends to be a bit easier and better to see while I'm pointing. We are using the fairy tale cards today. This is the deck. So here we go. It's Fairy Tale LENORMAND, and it's still not. There we go. Just focused for a bit. That's the deck that we're using today. So in the home space, we've got the snake. In the workspace, it's the lady. And we've got the anchor up there in our unexpected energies. We've got the stars as being our role, our responsibility, our space, all of that. I think it's wonderful. And the bear as that central outcome card. It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful spread of cards, beautiful cards in themselves too, and overseen by the owls. So there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, Rena, you didn't get the notification. Oh, that's interesting. Good morning. Look, who knows what Facebook does sometimes? Oh, I don't know. It certainly came up with several. It only came up with two. There was two beeps that I heard, and they were late. So I don't know. Really don't know. Lovely. Good morning, and hope all goes well for you and Peanuts. Yes, thank you for that, Michaela. I certainly do too when I go for the drive again. So you love the hours as well. And Nat, yes, Peanuts is okay. She did stay up there in the vet's hospital last night because the surgery was later than they expected. They had a run of interesting, apparently, yes. Anyway, she was later in the day and they asked if she could stay the night. So I said, well, of course I said yes. So here we go. We are here doing the live stream reading instead of a pre-recorded, which is interesting to do, isn't it? I hope you were all able to watch it yesterday. I didn't get to check whether it actually went through because I left the computer off at home, and I actually don't like watching any of the, videos and stuff on my phone. It's all I had access to yesterday. So I didn't check anything at all yesterday, whether it went through or not. So hopefully it did. But, hey, that's what life is. Sometimes we manage the best we can, and that's all we can do. So you get, oh, gosh, you get 4 notifications. It's like an alarm clock. Oh, well, thanks for sharing that, Kay. Was that the YouTube notifications or was that the Facebook notifications? Because I do have mine set for both, and it certainly was different. Well, I don't have it set for the YouTube for my own YouTube channel, but when I do it, okay, yeah. So Facebook is being a pain. You did watch yesterday, so good, at least it was posted there somewhere. So I bet Peanuts will be pleased to see it. Oh, I bet so, because I'll be so pleased to see her. Really missed coming home to no dog in the house, to Peanuts not being here, because she's always with me. So yeah. And good morning, Dee, over on YouTube as well. So good morning. Look, we'll get going with this. I shall get going with this. Um, oh, Mimi, you're very, very new. Yes, I had thought that this is the first time that you've been here, so interested to see how I work. Oh, look, it's just fun. I have fun doing these and have done for over 3 years. So, or it could be 4. I don't know. I'm not counting as such, but I am. Yes, you know what I mean. You get 3 Facebook notifications. Thanks for letting me know that, because sometimes it's good to have that sort of feedback. Right, I'm just going to poke that down a little bit. Snake in our home space. I'm feeling that this is just be on your lookout. This morning, I do think this is be on the lookout. And it almost feels like what I'm sensing in the back is it's almost like be wary of those behind you, the stab in the back type, the protect your space is what I'm getting for your home space. So just have a little bit of a wariness. And it could just be that you might have, and this is the snake, it's got the, it's food there. So it's potential, the incursion of mice into your realm. If you're in the winter zones, mice come in through winter. And there could be that you might have something that's trying to sneak in through the back door, through a hole, or, that type of thing. And I'm just feeling protect your back with the snake being in the home space for today's energy. So open your eyes, keep an ear out. All your senses, including smell, can be that knowing, that trigger to just have a closer look. Turn around and look in all aspects. That's what I'm feeling around that for us today. So what that means for you in your own local, your home situation, excuse me, do keep an eye out for that. I'm just reading the comments on the YouTube one with K and D. Sometimes get the notifications. Yeah. I think that's where we probably need to have our own senses open to, what spirit trying to notify us about too. So have that, the wise senses tuned in. With the woman, the lady in our workspace, I think that it brings a little bit of what I'm sensing as a bit of reflection time too, bringing the wisdom of what is our knowing, the sensitivity of what is, a lady can be a little bit more on the nurturing side because it comes more naturally to the feminine energies, I think. So if you're a man watching this, certainly tap into what feels like that is the feminine energies as you're working through your day. Have that openness to be ready to, it just feels like help someone. If you're needing help, ask for it. But if there's someone who is around you, and that could be someone behind you that you're getting a sense is wanting to put their hand up, not stab in the back or anything with this one. It's wanting to put their hand up, but you can sense they're not quite knowing how to ask for help. It's possibly that sense of offering, are you having trouble with something? Can I help you? And especially if you're in a team working environment. So certainly do, open up to sharing with each other through the day-to-day, I feel, and tap into that is the feminine energies. Certainly you can see where there's something in her hand. Actually, we will hold that one up because I don't think we've had this closeness from this one before with the detail. Beautiful garment, lovely. There's preparedness with what is a purse type thing. So here, oh no, that's the end of her hair. Oh, there you go. So you look at the detail, but it could be that there is spaces and places within the garment to hold things in preparedness, like keys or scissors or snips, or sometimes where, even though this one looks like a gentry type lady, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful, but I don't think there's anything in her hand, but it's just that way that it's held, that it's almost like, an offering, or it could be a supplication, an offering, or an asking, in whichever way you're feeling the energy at the time through your work in the day-to-day. With the anchor, we have seen that one up close the other day. For those who may not have seen it, I will hold it up because it's got so much detail. It's the surprises in what faces you see through this one. Have a look. There's mermaids, there's faces, there's fish, there's dragon face, there's all sorts of things in this one. So even the cross on the anchor itself, it's really bringing in the surprise. But for me, like as far as what we're getting today, it is anchoring in. It's find that right space that you can actually throw your anchor out to gain that stability. And it's just have a look through if you want to, bring in, you know how you do that with the phone, that bringing it in, zoom in, had to get the right word, didn't I? So zoom in and have a closer look at that and see what it feels like for you in those moments. I just want to have a, I need something. Go and have a look at the cards and zoom into whichever one is actually attracting you to seeing more, to being open to more. And, you might get some help from that way. This is the unexpected. So those moments where you really do feel you need to actually gain a little bit more stability, that's probably when that anchor feeling will come in and, oh, yeah, I'll put my anchor down here and hold steady for that amount of time that you need to finish a particular task, whether it's in the home, the home or in the workspace. I am just seeing in my mind's eye at the moment is I think I better check out my pantry because, of course, that's where mice are going to come in. And to sort of, yeah, anyway, that's just something that popped into my head just then. With the stars, what we're getting for ourselves through the stars, and this is a card I haven't even looked at myself in detail. So I'll pull that up closer. Let's see what we can find in there. So there we go. We've actually got the third eye being the brightest star almost. And there's so many different bright spots in this one. You can just see the hands through there as well. The nails, the hands, the third eye. That is a beautiful card. Look at all the colours, the shine, the gems, the sparkle. You can almost imagine that being glitter. So I think that's just an indication for us, look, really sparkle our stuff today. And wherever we want to choose to have what we're shining out, just let it go. Really shine that one out. It's absolutely beautiful. The bear. Now, I'm not sure why there is, and I will hold that one up too. And I wore the daggiest jumper this morning. I just wanted to be warm. It's my oldest jumper in the drawer. You can tell looks don't bother me. Have a look now. Look at that more closely. See what is in the bear's face. That is amazing. I am we just get so surprised by the different features that are in this artwork. Absolutely beautiful. There's a face in there. So it's the combination of the bear. The bear being more of a mothery type figure, nurturing in this. It does feel like it's a mother looking after her children, protecting and really being there. In the background, yes, you can't see the rest of the body there, but it has that beautiful warm feeling, doesn't it? And especially since there is a face there that really does look like a mothering face. Beautiful card. What a beautiful card. What do you sense from this card yourselves? Because this is a new deck that I myself, that I'm discovering with you. I think that's wonderful. Beautiful artwork, the detail. And here's me Virgo trying to get the jolly thing straight. I won't do it. So beautiful set of cards, like the layout, the spread. It really is, from what I'm feeling, is being open and aware and nurturing in that central line. Looking after our whole environment. Even that might feel like it's behind us. That's in those nooks and crannies. Protection. And here's another sense of protection there with the mother bear. Well, with a bear. It could be a father bear. Who knows? It's that feeling of solidity and protection, and being able to. It's almost like team too, as far as having that is, able to guide the two girls in whatever they do. And we may have that sense of wonderful, a wonderful outcome in our day of teamwork. Having that fullness of a productive day. Yeah, you feel the mama bear protection as well there, Kay. I think it's absolutely lovely. Now, here we go. Whoops, let me see. I'm just going to go through some of these comments now. So, Anne, what this is not an individual card pull session. This is a general card reading that I do every morning. I lay out a spread, usually in this spread format, and I just go through what each one means, because the first position here where the snake is the home space, and then we have the workspace that is the lady. What we have at the top is the unexpected energies, and we've got your role. It's like any card spread there. Each specific location has a home meaning, and right in the center is the outcome or a pivot. I use it as a pivot as well as an outcome, because the energies around what we have in our day generally tend to have a bit of a trend, because we've got a purpose or a goal or something in mind for the day usually. So that's how these are spread out and how I read them. So, and it is a beautiful card, isn't it, Keza? Actually, all of them are, really and truly. So, Rena, you've got two daughters, one with blonde hair and one with orange hair. Oh, again, perfect cards for you, aren't they? Absolutely, and they're beautiful. Wow cards, so much work in them. And that I was attracted to seeing them once. Somebody reference, I think it was Kat had referenced the transparent tarot, and it's while I was looking for those that I found these, and they look interesting. You know how sometimes it happens. And then next thing was the mystical cards. They look interesting, so I just bought them. There you go. The orange-haired daughter has blue hair at the moment, but not that card. How interesting. Interesting you mentioned your orange-haired daughter has blue hair, because on a colour wheel, they are actually the contrasting colours and work well together. So there you go. If you look on that, yes, the mama bear for protection. That's what I sense too. So wonderful, isn't it? And from you, Sandra, yes, you get your cards out and set them up so you can go back to them throughout the day. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Thank you for the constantly sharing with us, Ros. Oh, thank you for that, though, Sandra. I just love it. It felt really weird not to be doing it live stream yesterday, but sometimes that does happen. When I had the COVID, I didn't feel well enough for it, but I still did. Yeah, I did with that, because that was this year. So far, I haven't actually missed a day this year. My goal for this year is to have 365 daily videos. It's just one of those little things, but I just love being here and sharing with everyone. So that's how I do it. Okay. Oh, thank you for that there, Anne. Welcome to put it as a reminder for the mornings, and I'm here at the same time pretty much every morning, pretty much the same time. Your daughter has red hair. Very close, isn't it? Orange, red hair, beautiful cards. You love yours. Good. Sit with them and look at them all day. Oh, I could, now that I'm discovering so much detail in some of the artwork. My goodness, the beautiful cards. Only colour that sticks on a hair. You're loving this new deck, Ros. I'm going to be swapping them around and about, so you'll have to just keep coming back to see which one I'm going to choose today. That type of thing. So blue is the only colour that sticks in her red hair. That's interesting. Yeah, there you go. I love looking at colour wheels too, and which way to choose. And thank you as always. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. They're beautiful cards. And yes, I'm sure that it's all going to go well with Peanuts. You'll certainly see her on the stream tomorrow morning. I'll do a little hello from her. I'm hoping. Anyway, I'll move the cameras around a bit so we can do that, because I do want to share that she is okay. So, thank you. Thank you to everyone too for your lovely wishes. I'm going to be setting my Healy going in a minute, and I'll go and get organised so that once I get the phone call from the vet that I have, we still got to set a time up yet for me to go and pick her up. So I want to be ready for when that happens. So thank you, each and every one of you. And we've got some lovely thanks here as well from Keza. Have an amazing day. And from Sarah, have an amazing day too. Blessed day. with your baby girl coming home. Oh, absolutely. It's amazing how much you actually miss them when they're not here. I was surprised. But anyway, she's in the best place at the moment until I go pick her up. Yay. And hugs from Michaela. Thank you. So thank you. And I forgot to put it round to the full face, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. And I did show you the full owl, didn't I? Let me just show you again because I just love it. There we go. And the owl is saying bye. I just love it. There we go. I loved that part, that its head can wobble. It's just so cute. So cute. And you've got my full face. Our life is fun. What is it if I don't press buttons and muck up my camera and all that sort of stuff? Thank you. And Kim, you're at work. Yes. Yeah, have a great day. Have a great day, everyone. It's wonderful. Yes, I do miss them. Oh, I like that. You found the doggy emojis. Thank you. And from D, thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Wishing me a great day. Oh, thank you. I love it. So thank you. And what a hoot. Yes. Thank you. Be the best you that you can be. And namaste. Have a wonderful day.